Hello, hello. Welcome back to yet another episode. I have enough, both time and disk space is actually a big factor in this, to record another video on the same day. So data gel. Hey, hold on. Look. This marks the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th video that is being recorded to store locally on my disk until the point where I get network. Wait, do I maybe space on my secondary drive? Barely. You know, I will soon run out of disk space and therefore soon cannot make any more videos until I get internet. So I guess yeah, I could return home today rather than tomorrow. Should probably just do that. Otherwise, that aside, let's continue with programming. Last episode, or this project is the exact same as it was last episode, except for one thing. I added this comment. Thanks to how this solved all our issues. All our weird issues that, in my mind, don't really make sense. But yeah, that fixes it all. So that both this and this can use all of my JavaScript files. So yeah, let's start shedding in functionality behind keybinds. So far, I mean, this here can really just be seen as an underpoint to this. Because I'll bind wire removal to R as well. R is remove and M is the move that we see here. And wire moving will also depend on wire preview. Let's also then, well, no, I guess it isn't then the direct dependency of that. But wire stretching definitely is dependency of both. Yeah. Don't spell check me in Norwegian. Yeah. This is definitely something that requires wire moving to be done. Or well, yeah. About that, let's just add in the thing here. Stretch. Is it given? Stretch. When is it S? And also canvas movement. We should have that. Oh, but we have done this. Oh, almost punched something bad over. Since we can't see qt.key in here, let's see, I think I need to be in function space. So in here, qt.key. Let's see. Because this works for keyboard buttons. Bluetooth key. Ah, calculator key. Calendar, camera, call key. Ah, yeah, makes sense. This, of course, yeah. So, cutie, cute. That is the thing they made for Nokia back in the day. Oh wait, it was made by Troll or something? Some company like that. Then Nokia bought it and asked it to make it so that it would work for phones. And then globally everything. So now it supports all platforms, including all mobiles, all laptops, all desktops, everything. And considering that part, it makes sense to have a camera key. And every sort of key for every sort of language as well. I think dead key means... Yeah, what does dead key mean again? That it's a key to be held? I've forgotten. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think a dead key refers to stuff like this one. It's a key that just does nothing until the next thing appears in. But yeah, we don't have any support for mouse click, do we? Hmm. Touchpad on off. There is no touchpad touch, is there? That should have been nearby. Copyright? Hmm. Senkaku, Hankaku. Full writing, half writing? Oh yeah. The Japanese keywords are very, very different. Or they have a few extra keys. A phone? Reply me. Hmm. And we have a bunch of meta keys. Key katakana. Kana shift. Will that change between katakana and hiragana? And kana lock. What is that between kana and romanju? I don't know. Keyboard brightness up and down. Here we have the hiragana katakana one. Another one for hankaku. But anyways, that is not exactly what we're looking for. I'm just getting distracted as I'm reading all of the names looking for anything that would look like it belongs to a mouse. And yeah, no. Yeah, no, I can't. Extra buttons. Qt.left button. Qt.left button is a number. Yeah, one way to also check this. Keybinds. Left click, middle click, right click, don't do anything. Only keywords. It works now. Uh, hmm. How do we check for that stuff? Also, we need to remove some focus gained, focus lost stuff. Specifically this. And this. No need to log that. Got keys. Rest. Key event. Zero key. Unknown means that the event is not the result of a known key. For example, it may not compose. It may be the result of a composed sequence. Keyword macro or due to key events compression. Right, what I want to have a look at is probably Qt dot left button. Can I search in here with Control F? Yes. Left. Left. And a mouse button. So it has similar numbers. 1, 2, 8, 4. Expect them. Keyboard modifier. Yeah. Mouse button. And yeah, very similar system. But how do we retrieve this flag? Q event key. It's this one, Qt key. Doesn't say anywhere here about how we get the Qt key. We can't use that as inspiration for how to find similar information about mouse button. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 8. Do they overlap? I assume probably yes. Maybe not. Okay, so all of the dead keys have some button included. But these start at 20. Everything that does not have a special thing up front. Ah, never mind. Task button. Yeah. So, I'm not sure. Mouse events button. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Mouse dot on pressed. No. And does mouse area have a mouse event? Hmm. Mouse event mouse. Pressed buttons. Wait, I wonder. Since... Does this mean I can use middle mouse button to drag around as it is now? No, just left click. Okay, let's have a look here. Pressed. Event. Console.log. Pressed. Mouse event. Dot button. Event dot button. Does log 1, but not right click, middle click, or any of my special buttons. The button that caused event is available via the button property. Well, yeah. But I want to know more. Pressed. The signal is emitted when there is a press. The mouse parameter does not provide the information about press. The press, including the X and Y position at which the button was pressed. When handling the signal, use accepted property of mouse parameter to control whether this mouse area handles the press and all future mouse events until release. The default is to accept the event and not allow other mouse areas beneath this one to handle the event. Accept is set to false, no further events will be sent to this mouse area until the button is pressed. Corresponding handler is unpressed. No, mouse wheel event. How does that one work? But wheel.angle data. .y. Here. Most mouse types works in steps of 15 degrees. Okay. If no appropriate. I want to find out how to bind things to right click. Oh, here. Unclicked. Mouse. Mouse.button. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I see a difference we have. Yep. It's unclicked. Which does not work either. Ah, there. Accepted buttons. Accepted buttons. To indicate that all possible buttons are accepted. Which I want. We need to set this to true. Or to this value. Now I can drag around with middle click and right click as well. Left click, right click. Can't time them to be both at the same time. But if they would have put the number them with 3, considering how they are maxed to different bits, Bit 1 is left click, bit 2 is right click, bit 3 is middle click, as you can see by the number 4. Eight 16. No. So this button I have on my mouse is special. It does not count as any of them. What about this one? Yeah, no. That one too is special. Whew. But now we have a bit of a situation on our hands. Do we want to allow the user to bind the dragging to a different button? Like now it works with all buttons, since I did the accepted buttons thing. But do we want to make it so that dragging, that you can bind dragging, by default it would be to left click, but you can drag make it be right click instead. Hmm. Well, if we're going to... Yeah, but you could not find 20 on my mouse. That's a... Cannot find 20 of my mouse. So I need to press pretty much every keybind I have. Because I am guessing that, yeah, I can't seem to hit the same area. So I can make mouse binds a part of keybinds. Pressing left click here I could turn into 1. Mm. I mean, yeah, let's set in all of the compatibility we can. Accept all buttons. And then on rest. And yeah, do this exact same thing. There button. Right. Issue. Since this one is button, while that one is key. This one would not work. If we change out this one for key, we do one step ahead. Oh, but let's try something. This could give me errors. But if it doesn't, then we'll use it. I think I've accidentally used this before. Like checking a property, and then yeah. A lot of the error messages we have gotten have been like null cannot be used and stuff. And I think this will then, this if sentence will trigger as long as this is not null. And then the find would be mean null. So let's see. It recognizes this as a key. But yeah, I need to change up my code. But yeah, that seems to work. Oh. We might even be able to else if. Yes. Because this here will then evaluate to 0. And 0 will never be a keybind, because 0 means no key. So by just checking if these are the same twice, like event.key, if that is keybind.key, yeah, I need to type this out and then and then try to explain my thinking process here. How do I make this look nice now? Okay. So my thinking here is that it will check event.key. If it is a keyboard button, then this value will be greater than 0. It will be something that could be this. But if it's a mouse button, then this would equal 0. And in that case, it will go and check if the event.button is equal to this. 1, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, one of those. And if it is, then it will go to the 3. If it's not, well, yeah. And if it is a key button, but it was not keybind, it was bounded to a mouse, then it would also pass through here to check if it is a mouse. And Navigant.accepted is true in both cases. So yeah, we also have to fix this part. If here we can just do one liner. That's it. If dot event dot key if it's anything but 0, then it will set it. But if that turns 0, but if it turns 0, then it will check if it is a mouse button. If so, then we'll set keybind.key to event.button. Right, there is a better way to do this. Okay, keybind.key is depending on event.key. If true, we'll output event.key. If evaluating to false, we'll do event.button. There we go. Much nicer way of putting it on. Rather simple. The keyboard will be event.key if it is a key. If it's not a key, then it will take the button. Perfect. That's all of the places where I used events, right? Think so? And this, you can now hook it up. I know I have not hooked up the last part in block. Let's fix that later. So now, it still works. He's given nothing. Here it says remove called, remove called. And did I add another one? Stretch. Oh. Stretch is 83. Alright, but I didn't allow it to stretch. So that's it. Now, yeah. Now I can bind mouse buttons to there as well. And then this would work. As you see, the logic is not fully hooked up yet. But that shouldn't be too difficult. Rest. Okay, how about we do this? Function react. Rectangle will react to keybinds in this way. Just take an event. So here I then just do react event. And over here I will also do react event. And I will have to rewrite this to be event. So the mouse event, on the mouse event and on the key event, it will react. In such a way. Right now, let's put in our fancy ternary operator here as well. Copper. Now you can see it will also do key events whenever I use my mouse on here. Not sure how to make the dragging bind to something. But I think if I bind let's say, if I bind removing to right click, moving to left click, then yeah, the remove right click would go through, even if I try to drag. So then it would just kill the object. It's fine. So dragging will just happen when you use any other mouse button than things you have binded to. Well, if you have binded something, it will do that action as well. Whew. We still haven't done anything we can cross off. But to make myself feel a little better, I'll also put in hot mouse to show up there that we have done progress. Even though our progress is very, very clear down here. And in here, yeah. Also to be extra fancy. Let's do mouse key. Mouse band. Just in a comment, so it doesn't really change the underlying physics at all. But now you can see it there. Here, let's do plus. Since the dot here was supposed to be right behind the copper. Anyways, perfect. Perfect, perfect. So this React thingy is a local thing we'll put on every single object that will react to something. Because every single thing reacts in a different way, I don't want to have it in the JavaScript or anything like that. So here I just react. Oh, I'm getting a call. I'll be right. Should, you know, continue the recording before I start changing anything. That was a long distraction. 50-minute distraction. But a good one. Very interesting. Electrical engineering questions. Can you run a single phase motor with 3 phases? Or well, using 2 phases of a 3-phase supply. Very, very interesting. Anyways, let's see. Remove. How do I want to remove? How do you remove? Okay. Yeah. Since we are removing the block, removing all connections from the block would also be a part of it. And that part I had set up somewhere, hadn't I? Yeah. Sort of. We have a move here. So I just need to put in a remove as well. Which would be rather similar. Let's see, and I want to have a separate for remove. Well, separate for every... I don't need a separate for intrace versus exits. But I need a separate one for node input output. So I guess we start with making those functions. And then when we make the remove block function, we will need to call all 3 of them. Or well, when we run the block function, we need to call these 2. When we remove node, we'll have to run those 2. Or that one. So yes, actually, block node removal or wire removal is not a part of block node removal. It's actually block node removal, which is a part of wire removal. Function remove. Can I generalize this? Hmm. I think so. Okay, yeah, I think I know how to do this. I want to do this. Then I have a singular remove wire function. And in here, I want to have a parameter that says type. This would overwrite the other thing we already called type. So yes. Port. Goes the port up here. No, that is a direct property. Ports then. Should this maybe be a string? Selection. Then here we can put up that, remove nodes. Yeah, let's be as concrete as possible here. Let's remove the node port. Will be the selection if that is all, or if selection is node. Alright, will this... I don't need to write anything more, do I? This will actually... yeah. This will evaluate to either false or true. So don't need to do like question and then true false. Just doing that alone sets it. So now if it's either all or node, this variable will be turned on. Now let's make two more. Remove input port. Remove output port. Here input. And here output. So now I have variables to make that part easier for us. Now, let's just import this whole part. No need for that command. Okay, just need to think a bit. Because this will make us loop through entries and exits. And let's say that our selection is node. Then I want every entry here and exit here. I want that shapefile to be deleted. Okay, I think this will be rather simple on that part, but I believe, well, yeah, if I do it on the outer, if I make an entry dot delete or erase or something, that will make sure to delete the shape path. Now, how do I... Oh, well, let's just have a look at shape. And shape path. And if we now view list of all members, it does not show any destroy thingies. I would have expected it all to inherit from item in some way. And if it inherits from item, it would have been simple. But it seems that at the end of the line it inherits from path. And that does not seem to have any... Well, you will need some Qt way of doing it then. Something similar to, yeah, components.destruction. Emitted as the object begins destruction. This can be used to unwork the stuff there. But is there a good way to destroy? Incubate object. Hmm. I mean, killing a parent kills the child. But in this case, I don't want to kill the parent. I just want to kill the child. And its children, the pathlines. Doing programming makes you sound very crazy at times. I swear it's normal to kill children in programming. I say it's normal, but then again, it doesn't seem like I can do it. Alright, I'll probably do it a lot by accident. A lot of these will probably be made and then unmade. Loaded and unloaded. Hmm. Yeah, now I'm about to Google something cursed as well. Still very, very sad that I can't do it on the computer. Mm. Right. Pause recording. I didn't find an answer because I believed I could. It's rather simple. I can just make myself an answer. I think. Quite simply because. Let's have a look at some reasonable examples. Here we have a wire. That wire then died, and then we made a new one. So, by modifying the data of a parent, one can remove a child. Like I could just pop the data in the shape. No, not the shape path, in the shape. If I pop data in shape, I can remove shape paths. So then it would just be a thing of oh, how to remove specific array in JavaScript. Right on. Where were we at? Hopefully that's wire removal. Yeah. Deleting a part of the data. Now our three options are pop, shift, or I guess four options. We have pop, we have shift. What was this doing again? Splice. And there is the option of creating getting rid of the whole array, replacing it with a new one that does not contain the contaminated child. Or the that does not contain the unwanted child. I'm guessing splice is the best option. Simplest. Because it is. Yeah, I think the JavaScript version of finding splice takes an index and then a count. And And in JavaScript, I do believe there is an index of thingy-majiggy way of searching. So I think it should be easy. But where is it that I'm at again? In block, I believe. Yeah, it should be in block. In functions there. Higher up. Here we go. Right, I want to make a delete function on thing. So it is in here. We have to find shape path. Easily recognized by the big blob of orange text. Brown orange text. So I guess. Wait, yeah. Then we will not do it this way. Then it has nothing to do with the shape path itself. It is rather the parent of the shape path. Shape. You want a function in shape. But do we have a way of calling that from over here? Yeah, no, we do. Yeah, so we add it as a function. I do want it as a function, but should I have it as a function in here or as a function in block? Okay, function. Okay, we do have the add wire function here, so let's then the delete wire function here. Function delete wire. And this will take wire as a parameter. And then, let's see, how do we do this? This dot children. Wait, no, it wouldn't be that in here. Just children. Dot splice. And here we want children dot index of wire, and we'll remove by one. Okay, console dot log wire. No. Children. Console dot log children. Let's see. Let's also make sure that we can, that I understand that part. What this means. Are children, be children. So then, how we reach that from inside of here? It's a very roundabout way. First, we will need to have the if remove node port. Then inside of here, we want entry dot parent dot remove. No, what did I call it? Did I call it delete wire or remove wire? Delete wire. Dot delete wire and then entry. Not. I think I would fancy having this as a one-liner. So and here input port. Here it would be out put port. Then if you just copy this, and then make it so that these use exits. Then this is okay. Then we actually just need to call the remove wire selection. Okay. Can test this out. Remove wire all. You will put here. Right. This block will not need a move function since we have the drag. So let's copy this React. I mean, let's just use it in the mouse areas. Each of these places will have a mouse area, so it makes sense to do it in it. Do you have a hover enabled true? Let's see. Since we're not in a layout manager, we can just use this. Let's group them like this. So let's actually just copy this part. Hmm. Oh, I guess we do need a draw wire keybind as well. So that we can differentiate. So that we can activate this. Where? Here. Is that make wire new keybind make wire cute dot left, huh? Okay, I will need the mouse vent magic again. Mouse vent, mouse vent, mouse vent. Is there any better way to search? There definitely is. Yeah, rather than continuing to rapidly scroll through this, probably passed it several times already. No. Key to key and there. Found it this way. Yeah, cute. Left button. Huh? Cute dot. Ah, yeah, right. Not even the keys show up here. Hmm. Okay, so we will need another one of these segments. If the event is make wire. Then again, it will also remove wire. Is there a better way of wording it? Guess we could just call it the wire key. Let's just call it the wire key. Now it is officially the wire key. If event wire, and do this. Now let's replace this with unpressed. Then we'll call out the event. The event will be react to event. That's how it is, right? Yep. Let's also just change this up. Not parent.focus. Be your own focus. We can refine the cursor things if we really need them later on. There. Duplicate entry binding. Ah. But you know what? That is very, very, very fine. Keys. Dot. Then paste. Nice to have similar syntaxes. Let's see, so this part I shall copy into all of these. Oh, but they had a copy paste error. Good thing I noticed. And these have a slightly different function. Also, this would remove output wires. Not all wires. That looks nice. Here, let's remove parent. And the on-clicked will enter the React. There. Let's see, remove wire. Should only remove input wires. You need to remove the parent from this one too. And then this one will remove node wires. Here we have remove all wires. And it does not have it does not need a wiring keybind. Nor does it need move. It needs none of the other move keybinds we have. So let's launch the application and see everything that could go wrong, go wrong. First off, let's just check. We do indeed have a wiring on keybind 1 now. So let's have copper. Let's have iron. Let's have wire. Let's have circuits board. Our regular example here. Now clicking on here will make me start the wire drawing process. If I right click, nothing happens. If I press R, we get an issue. So that is something to fix. But moving still works. So just removing doesn't. But let's see if we do keybinds and right click there. Now, if I want to draw from here to here, it doesn't draw. Because I need to right click. On this space I still need to left click, so I guess... But then again, that key is more like to start/end wiring. Well, then again, if I would have changed this to something like A, copper, wire, it would make sense to then continue using that same thing. No. What we'll do, I say connect wire to make it a bit more clear what we're actually doing here. So we'll add the connect wire to all of those, and in here, and then that part should work. Wiring still works. If I were to change the keybind to O, now I can't wire. But if I press O, then we enter wiring mode. And then press O again to connect to that point. And then you press R to remove. Let's follow the issue here. Cannot call method delete fire of undefined. Okay, rectangle. In here. It does have parent as the thing. But I guess that same is not true for shapes. And do you have access to... No. Yeah, we don't have access to wiring. Can't just say wiring Yeah, no. But it's simple. If this QML type does not have parent as a parameter, and I create that QML type, then I just need it. I just need to grant it. Property variant parent. Yeah, property variant parent. And then I'll do shape path dot parent is firing. Compare. Oh no, I made a wire. I didn't mean to. Remove. Remove. Typer list doesn't define a replace function. Also, a children is empty. Why is children empty? Does a shape have children? No. Okay. It's the data. Yeah. Data is the... This also is a bit weird. Data is the children for non-visual objects. Now, don't think about the fact that the shape is a visual object. Just so long as you don't think about that part, it all makes sort of sense. I draw wire from copper to iron. Remove. Move! Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, that makes sense. It has 3 children. But why 3, you may ask? I only see 1 wire around here. Well, quite simple. Our crosshair in the top here is 2 wires. So it's really this child I'm trying to get rid of. But list doesn't... Oh. Data. That splice. Data. That integrated stuff. What? Remove. Yes! Oh. Uh, we killed. There was some There was a line caught in the crossfire. He meant to only hit this child, but accidentally hit one more. Oh wait, what? Ah, and when it has no children, it won't update. Wait, now I'm curious. Okay, let's restart the application here. Religion always just take two. Suppose. Will it always take the predecessor or? Okay, this is the newest fire I made. This is the second newest. Let's see if I press R here. It deletes that one and the newest one. Let's see if I then take the newest. It takes both. Okay, what if I have two wires from here? Then it takes four. So it always deletes one wire too much. Should this be a 0? Let's make that exact same thing yet again. And then delete that same thing again. Okay, now it takes none. Hmm. Are those splice split into two? Let's see. What happens if I cut the very first wire? Will then everything else disappear? I cut this one. Yes! Hmm. So... Okay, let me just have a look at the JavaScript documentation again. Because maybe the proper thing to do then is to just... Oh wait, no, I shouldn't just rotate the whole array around until I get the correct one either. Because when I terminate the wire, I depend on pop, don't I? I use pop. And wire... Hmm? No, I don't. I thought I used pop somewhere. Yeah, when using wires. So I thought I thought the last wire had some specific importance. No, I just use endpoint. That's how I know which wire is the last. So I don't use both. Okay, then I'll have a look at what the syntax is to rotate the entire array so that we can maybe just rotate it until, because pop doesn't just delete. It deletes from the array and makes it so that if I were to do like let a equals, then that would be the pop to the value. Wait, actually now I'm curious. Let's log a. Because what if the missing values are inside of a, so that I just need to add the a back into the array? Copper, iron, wire, circuits, board, there, 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 yum, yum, yum. Remove. No. Splicing only returns to one element. Yeah, I'll have a look at the documentation then. Hello. I'm back. But you have questions about JavaScript, I suggest the website We3 Schools. Is it school or is it schools? Oh, there we go. We3 Schools. I recommend that website when looking at JavaScript stuff. It's good at Python as well. Yeah. Oh wait, I was there. Then I had to return to the workshop for quite a while. But I do recall that this indeed looked correct. So, what I expect then is that that's it. Let index. So this somehow is wrong. Console.log index. It might be -1, and if it's -1, then that means it could not find the wire. So let's see. Keeper. Iron. Wire. Circuits. Board. Neum. Neum. There. And then remove. Index 2. Which makes sense. 1 or 0, 1, 2. So then why does it cut out all of the other elements? Hmm. mean, yeah, okay, let's do data.length data. Yeah, data.length data. We'll see, that's clearly not how it's supposed to go. Let's put in all of our test values again. Yum, yum, yum. And now, deleting this one, we have the size of data is 5, then it turns into 2 when removing one element. This let A will indeed return the element that was removed. And then for some odd reason, I guess it must be a QML reason, these two follow with. Hmm. Hem. I mean, yeah, for the sake of it, we can also... Right, yeah, that's not it there. But we can log wire as well. Here, a wire. And what we'll see here is that, in theory, a and wire should be the same thing. Okay, let's just do something a bit different this time. Okay, that one will only have one entry. Slash exits, all of these will go crazy on it. And I press R here. Interesting. Press R there. And it didn't even delete the correct one. There were 8 wires and it made it 4 instead. What is this -1? 5. Hold on, let's see if we can recreate that. Yeah, it hits -1 a few times. Maybe that's why. Let's say in here, let's... yeah. If index greater then 0. Or well, greater than -1. Then I can do this part. Okay, let's connect these two first, and we connect there. And we just connect widely across the board. Pressing R here, still deletes the wrong ones. And 4 of them at that. Now it's printed A1. Then it says it found it and deleted it twice. Why did it delete it twice? Console.log name. Block. Console.log name. Console.log name. Okay, I try to make you do that in a faster way. Okay, we'll connect those two, we'll connect these. And we'll go crazy on connections. Delete there. It removed 4 wires yet again. And it says that it found 2 wires with the same address. And I mean, yeah. Quick shape path. Finding 2 with the same address makes sense. Think about it. Shouldn't it all be duplicates? Let's see. Or shouldn't they all have a clone? Eh? 640, 520, BA, DA 270, B70, B070, B0, C10. No. No, yeah, no, there should be no copies. And there are no copies. these two are identical. They're both this address right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I deleted everything I placed afterwards. Here you can see me moving them around mouse event. Then key event on mode on K. 82. And it only says K once. Yeah. It only says K once. Why? For every... Oh, because it only has one entry. So it should only happen once. Well done. Oh. Continue wire. So if I were to do it now... K, 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 K. Now spend some time searching for them. We had 10. First one got removed, we went down to 8. Second one got removed, then we went down to 5. Okay. You know what? Let's change this whole part. I learned some new fancy methods when I went to the thingy earlier. That's it. If you do let string, and then we do data dot toString, and that's just console dot log string string, and then we can do string dot slice, no, split, and then have wire enter here. Let's say that split is this, and we can console dot log the split, This should be two separate arrays. Then, if you make a let join, it should be split dot join and console and log that to the console. Join join and then let's see what we have to do with the commas there. So turn this is the string of we will pretty much turn it into this. Then the plan is to take this out, and then in here we'll probably just see two commas after each other. So then I have to fix that after joining them back together. A, B, C. A connects to B, B connects to C, C connects to B. Move here. Okay, let's have a look. This object, DAE object, and the CO, and that one. So here we clearly remove this DE0 object. That one disappears. And then it's just replaced with this comma. Because this is a string and this is a string. And weirdly enough, when I join them together, the comma in between is added in. So I have to find a spot with 3 commands and get rid of it. I didn't look at string functions. Let me look up if there is a replace. Right on. Yeah. We were at... We joined them together. And by the looks of it, considering how we don't have the brackets on the side, this is a string. I guess we can do type of join. Then join. I mean, let's do that for all of these. That's it. Type of there. Then... Oh, so I've been recording for 2 hours already. That is very unfortunate. I was hoping to accomplish more today. Keep encountering small problems that turn out to be big problems. I was hoping we'd get this one done, and then this one. But then it turns out that this is just a very massive pain to do, for some reason. Yeah. Yeah. Replaced. Shall be... Oh. Join. Dot replace. I want to replace the place with 3 commas. The one with just 1 comma. Console.log. Replaced. Then I want type of replaced. Followed by replaced. Then let array shall be it shall be replaced dot split comma. And then the console dot log array which and then type of array. Here I think it will actually give objects instead of array. As I learned from when I was looking at the array methods earlier. But as long as we know that, there should be no confusion. There's also some isArray function. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 share the connection. 1 and 2 did. Then these two also connect up there. Type of, not defined. Type of has a weird syntax. Yeah, it's just like that. Interesting. I must say, interesting. A, B, 4, J. Nothing got deleted. Ah, yeah. Okay, let's inspect them. Okay. I have a bunch of shape paths. Okay, never mind that. Let's swipe the board. A, B, C. Let's look at the simpler case. I don't want to remove. Okay. So here we see 7D0, 290. These two should be origin. Then BE90, that is the one we want to get rid of, and then B790. When we split it up, you get this comma. It's now as an object. But when you join it, it turns into a string for some reason. That is fine, because then we just replace the triple comma with a singular comma. And then we make an object out of it. Yeah. 1, 2, yeah, 3, and here we have 3. I was just a bit confused by how they're like not lined up properly. But that all makes sense. Replaced is longer than array. Yeah. So then you have a new thingy. So if we then just... Is there a way to just delete everything in an array? Well, I mean, I don't necessarily need to do that. If you just say that data, yeah, yeah, data is error. And we can do this again. Data, data, data. A, B, C. Remove that. Data becomes an empty string. Empty object. It removed everything. Why did it remove everything? It removes everything every time. Okay, here is where I do a lot. Did I even delete anything here? No, I didn't. So it had to loop through again until it found that. But... data becomes an empty array, then data dot push error. One, two, three. There. Type error. Concat maybe? Join? No, concat should work, right? Data dot concat. E F G. Remove that. It becomes nothing. Why? It would have been so much easier if there was a way to just delete a not shape, but a shape path. Maybe I should just Google that. QML delete shape path. Oh. Okay. Someone in a similar situation filled a bug report. And apparently this helped them as a temporary solution. It was not fully applicable. No. Okay. What about data dot splice 0 data dot length? No. Everything is still lost at this point. Mm. I'll try to look at some more. Someone writes down my exact problem in a great way on the Qt forum in 2019, and has not gotten a single answer. Stays unresolved. That is problematic. Okay. I had a thought again. Because I do just push it on the data. Yeah, yep. Let's go back to the idea of popping. But popping only removes the last value, you might think. Yes. But when the last value... oh wait, that... That would create an infinite loop. Okay, so I... Okay, so how about I pop every single element out? And then if the element is the right one, and if the element is not the one I want, I will put it in the new list, and then I loop through the new list to push those into the thing. Okay. Const new array. For const. What would this be? What would this be? What would this be? I am looping through data. So why? But wire is used. W. For const W of data. Oh, right, but... hmm. Objects can't indirectly compare to each other. This will always return false, even if I do this. Hmm. Hmm. How do I confirm whether... Yeah, how do I... confirm that this wire... Hmm. I mean, let's just see. Console.log W is wire. So if the wire can be found in there, we'll get a true. So now I just need a singular wire to test this out. False, false, true. False, false, true, false. Interesting. What if I triple check? A, B, C. I would expect a false, false, true, false. False, false, true, false. Nice. So, in other words, if wire is not equal to wire, console.log adding to new done. New array dot push w, and then for const wi of new array we will yeah, data clear it. Right, I will just clear it there. Data dot pop. Actually, this will take us from the start. So I guess shift. Then the constants vi of new array. Data dot push vi. After operation console dot log data, and after the new operation console dot log data. A, B, C, A to B, B to C, remove A. Everything gets removed. Adding to new gets called once. Why? Then to get true, true, false earlier. I accidentally run something. It's okay, I don't know what did. It seems to have built, but I know I did not hit Control B. Odd. Yeah, get rid of that. And then we'll add in adding to new. A, B, C. There. Remove. Ha. It kept those two at least. Okay, what happens if we draw this first? Then we draw this. And remove. Now I only have that one left. I do not understand. It would have been so much easier if there was just a shapepath dot delete. Or a delete function. Sure. But not even shape inherits. Oh wait, no, shape does inherit item. Oh, wait, on the general item, it shows this. Neat. Useful. Hmm. Why does this one run once and this one never do? You're going back to this one. A, B, C. Boop, boop, boop. Destroy. But earlier, when I did console.log v wire, it had a completely different behavior. A, B, C. There. Remove. Now it only says false ones. Adding to new. Is it because we do this? A, B, C. Adding to new, not adding to new, adding to new. That works. Very nice. QML shape didn't append, yeah, it couldn't append the 3 new objects. That is completely fine. Okay, so let's just have another constellation. Or let's see. To make sure we do it the right way, let's look at the code that did work. This while loop. After for loop, we'll do a while loop. And that's where I want the logging point. Because that's when data actually changes. A, B, C. Oh. Hmm. That didn't quite remove the virus. Rather, it removed everything but the virus. Oh, how did I do that now? False, adding to new, false, adding to new, false, adding to new, false, adding to new, true, not adding to new. Oh, okay. It's because of mega-waste. Oh, which makes so much more sense. Ooh. Yes, we're not completely stuck quite yet. Yeah, no, that actually makes sense that weird that when I added code for the boards to the children of boards to be deleted, that the children of boards delete. Odd how that works. Okay, we added data there, and then data.pop. Pop data. And then, yeah, print data. Okay. A, B, C. There. I mean, didn't work. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Then it adds them in the reverse order. 1. List didn't append all objects. But then it adds in 3. Oh. Uh, I mean, thing deleted. You know what? I'll accept that. What we'll just do is to mask the fact that there is an artifact. Wire dot stroke color is transparent. A, B, C. Remove. I said be transparent. Why is it not transparent? But list didn't append all objects. Is that in between here? Let's see. A. Let's also double check. Wire dot stroke color. Yeah, no. That is the same text. A, B, C. There. Delete. Why? Hmm. Hmm. A, B, C. D. One of them disappears, but the rest stay. Or, yeah. One stayed, one disappeared. Oh. Right, so if I delete it now, it stays. But if I delete that now, they all disappear. This does nothing. Very good. I think a line there works. That all works. That works. Huh. Huh. So the first... Okay, let's do a wire count. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. If I add in another one here, go from 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, why 6? One, two, three, four, five, 6. Oh yeah, no, it starts at 6 and that's right after deleting. So we had 7 and then we end up with 6. So it works. Now the big question is just, why do we get an error message? We did log A, so it's not an issue with the popping. But the first one we push on. I'm thinking about it. These have a special association. Association.name. Is the association... No. I would get in property variant association. And then shape path dot parent, no, dot association equals association. Then you can do if this or w dot association dot name is equal to origin. Did I do small or big O? Small. Okay, so now it will not add origin to that. And if we then do data length, and we make it so that as long as the data length is greater than 3, it will run this. Then it should ignore the origin. And maybe if you ignore the origin, you won't ever have an empty array. And since the error only seems to happen at empty arrays, yes! Right, what are 2 prints here? I don't know, but can you for sure say that this works? No. Eh? Ah. Okay. Oh, error moving not working. Okay, wait, this one has 5. But yeah, now it only ran this once. So the pop clearly took out more than it should have. Now console.log data.length. Let's just to do that on all of these instead. A, B, C, D. Right? Add 7 becomes 6, becomes 5, becomes 4, becomes 3. No, that's wrong. Oh. Eh? It becomes 3. Okay, let's think. This, it becomes 3. Oh. Yeah, I did greater than 3. I wanted to do... Oh, was that the issue the whole time? I should have done greater or equal to 0. Please tell me that was the issue the whole time. I was about to say, please don't tell me that, but actually I really feel done with this. I want this to just work, and then we can move over to some more fun parts. Why did you remember that one? And that one disappeared and we made a duplicate like... It works. See? No line there. Just have to jiggle them around a bunch afterwards. Oh, but let's have a look. If you set up an actually understandable system, such as this, and then say delete this one. You around there? Wait. Huh? Oh! Yeah, that's useful. I think I see how it breaks now. Yeah, getting some proper colors on this really helps. Still don't understand why the result here was 3. It should have been... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Ah, ah. Okay. So what happens here... Okay, before I speak too confidently, let's just redefine some colors there. For... Oh. Oh. So... Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, what I believe is happening there is that when I break apart all of the wires, like the object here, as you can see, if you go back a few logs, this looks like it would be the type at this address. So when I delete them and clear up that address space, then the one... Okay, what okay, so I delete all of the wires with these addresses. Then I set in new wires at those addresses. And I don't really understand after all. Because we do select that specific object, and that specific object is in the other array. So it wouldn't be fully deleted after all. What I assumed this at first was that our list of items that goes to the thing was deleted. Like now. The correct wire was deleted. But since that wire, we deleted the original wire here, those properties ended up on this one. But apparently, oh wait, what? Going to boards does not fix it. Association, board. Then, Then what part of giving it a new color like this makes it work? Mm. Yep, let's have a look. Is it because then we send the update? Which will look through these. Okay, yep. So my crazy workaround yeah, no. As it seems to yeah, no, I think I have a bit of a crazy workaround for that. Or I'd at least say it's rather crazy that we have to do this to fix it up. But so my plan is let's just do a bit more testing to find out whether it will actually work or not. Okay. So let's say I delete iron here. Random one disappears. Then I want to just loop through everything on board, leaving it up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then I want to go to associations. Let's see, what color is copper? Let's do a full simulation here. So I will need the color of copper. Chocolate. And then we go through and say that iron is dark gray. Copper is chocolate. Wire is saddle brown. And source board is forest green. Okay. Yeah, I wonder. Changing that to red does nothing. White does nothing. If I change this to red, changes the wire. If I change this to chocolate, that fixes it. This wire is also broken. And then subtle brown. Okay, that works. Yep. I was going to say let's do this in a different episode. But no, let's just get it done with now. Whenever we do the delete wire function, let's make it so that every single one of the things in the board move up and down by a single pixel. Then you'll make it so that everything, all of the associations, change color to the wrong color, and then back to the correct color. Wait, hold on now. Subtle brown. That is the vintage chocolate colored. Red. Never thought about the layering here. Hmm. Okay. So, um, at this point, I'm willing to start. Like broke. It worked as intended. I must have misclicked earlier. Everything broke. Restored. And that does not restore color. Wait, but since it's copper, does that mean... No, it counts as a child of iron. Okay, I would also like to know how. Will just changing the colors fix it? Let's say red, blue, yellow, magenta. No. So I will have to... I will have to both move, change color, and then change color again. For some very weird reason. Okay. Hmm. Can we maybe... Just realized that all of this is inside of a component. So maybe not wise to call anything inside of there in an outside function. Okay, do we have any low layer place? We have a bunch of functions. No. Yeah, I'll just make it happen where... Wait, what is this? Right. I was going to update the chain shape colors this way. But now I've made it so that it indirectly does that when doing this one. Okay, what if I try to just switch screen board? It's going to make a whole like jiggle function and all of that. Okay. Iron, copper, wire, circuits, board. Resource board. Oh, lead copper. Hmm. I mean, maybe having a low chance of working as intended is good enough. No, eventually not. So adding the switch screen did not fix the coloring, and it did not fix the actual invisible issue. Yeah, I want to see if there is a later way of doing this. If you can get by just using a function we already have. Fire, begun. Yeah. Let's start adding things in some things then. Let's not take this one. This one. If shape, ignore. If anything else. I want child dot child dot x plus equals 1. Child dot. And then just decrement it by 1. I mean, in here, we react the same to x and y changed, right? Function move xy happens on x change and on y changed. So then it will loop through all of the parts. Let's see. Function recolor. Recolor. probably don't need this there. Oh yeah, definitely not this SQL, that's not JavaScript. So let's call recolor at end of this. And at end of this. Because now it will mirror everything up by 1, change color, mirror everything down by 1. Copper, iron, wire, circuit, board. Let's go for deleting wire. Okay, it showed the right one, but recoloring did not work. So we delete that one. The right ones are disappearing. Delete this one. The right one's disappeared. So I guess the meeting works, but the recoloring does not. Hmm. So what is it we actually do when we change the value in association view? Text.update. Hmm. But it did not update when I just changed name color earlier. Right? Iron, copper, wire, circuit, board. Delete wire. This time it worked out. Let's delete struct board. This time it's miscolored. Iron dark A, copper chocolate, wire style brown, circuit board for screen. So it goes through that list again. So going to that's the something that logs whenever we switch screen. Let's see if I change this to red. Board. Red. Board. Magenta. Color changed. Okay, something more to test out. Huh? I swear that's changed color to gray just a bit ago. You know. Yeah, and that one had the origin here. So in this case, both are supposed to be gray. Okay, but what I'm curious about now is what happens if I change an unrelated thing's color? Nothing. What if I change the one that's supposed to be wrong's color? Or the one that, let's see, if I change this one to blue, then that one does not pick up. It's just if I were to color this one a different shade, then it changes there. But why? I mean, I guess what I will have to do no, it's already been a half an hour since I was thinking of just ending it and leaving that part to another day, another episode. I mean, the text.update. That is one thing we don't call. When I do. Oh! Alright, functions.poplight. Yeah, that's when we run. But we don't run the tech.update. whenever I do this. Okay, deleting wire gives, I was about to say, consistently bad results. Okay, let's try deleting this one then. There you go. Also, that should only delete output, right? Yeah. I forgot to even test that part. See if I call delete there, nothing happens. Call delete there. That one gets removed. Delete there, should remove both of them. Delete there, only that one. Okay, let's create some chaos. Delete there, only those two, good. Delete there, only those two, good. Delete there, only that one, good. Delete there, all three, good. There. Perfect. Just note that down, and yeah, I don't have to worry about a thing. Yeah, no, definitely won't worry any more about it today. And probably not in the next episode either. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll attempt to block removal tomorrow. I mean, the wires do properly detach now. Ooh, and wire moving. No. Everything related to wire is just a for me now. I don't want to do. Also, I don't even know where to start in Canada's movement. So that one's basic. I can make hotkeys for it though. Association packs should be relatively easy. I could have done this stuff instead. I feel like that would be much better. Would have been much better, much more fun. Oh yeah, let's add in something for future. Just so that I know. There, I think I've separated each. Alright, let's separate these two as well. It's a little shake we have to do. Yeah, no. I am immensely disappointed and my day is ruined. But so it is sometimes. Yeah, I'll also... Yeah. I'll end this week here, return home, take work off tomorrow. There should be no issues with that. So then we'll have internet again. If I get the motivation to do this again tomorrow. That's been to usually be a question, but this made it a question. And that's it. That will be it for this episode. Hope to see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.